Hi, this is a message for Scorpio. You can look in your chart, see what placements you have in Scorpio, and also see what house it's in to see how it's affecting you. I pulled 3 cards from my Alchemical Visions deck to see where we're going. And I'm like, the last 2 readings I did were a little more mellow. Now we're back to the intense stuff. Okay, so we got the 2 of Wands here, is the overall or underlying whatever energy. And this talks about, there's 2 paths. Now, in this deck, it's different, though. You can see how it's mirroring each other, right? So in this deck, it actually talks about how everything contains its opposite. So before you get scared of a situation or something that's happening, remember that it contains its opposite. And the first card I got out here is the Knight of Coins, sorry. Knight of Coins here. And you can see there's a phoenix rising above it. There's a path that he's traveling, but like one misstep in this path can cause like destruction. And I am seeing destruction with the tower. Okay. But basically this tower, though, what it's saying is that what you may not notice is that there's fruit-bearing seeds in the tower. So in the destruction, it also contains its opposite. And I pulled an oracle card already. I'll get to it in just a minute. So I'll tell you what I'm thinking this message is getting to, which is actually really pretty amazing, it seems. But first of all, I just want to let you know that if you want a personal reading, or you want to watch me on TikTok, or if you want to watch my other YouTube channel, all those links and information are down below. Okay? So, okay, card, come on. So, the first oracle card I got is Against the Grain. Okay, so this card is basically saying you want birds to fly in water. You basically go against the grain. You have this like grand vision that's totally might seem out there, or you want to make something work that seems impossible. This would be finding those fruit-bearing seeds in destruction in the impossible. This is finding a solution that no one thought would work. This basically says that you are a very unusual person. You do things in very, very different ways. You might be really eccentric, and it says don't lose that. That's really important for you, for your success. And it says don't fall in line with what is expected of you, what society expects of you. You're very much meant to be the black sheep. Yeah. You basically must go against the grain. Okay, let me see what else comes out. Okay, now you got the Sigil Keeper. The Sigil Keeper is symbols, signs, and messages. So there are messages, coincidences, synchronicities. There's symbols around you trying to give you messages. And it's basically telling you to look for those symbols, those signs, and yeah, and see what it's trying to tell you. Put it together using your intelligence. Hold on, my camera, my shirt's coming up too. Anyway, so yeah, let me get what else is coming out. Okay, this is awesome. Okay, you got intimacy. I want to read you this paragraph from this book on this. It says, your vulnerability is the key to growing your spirituality. Now is the time to share yourself openly without pretense or defensiveness. Let down the barriers that have held you apart from another, from the divine, from the world. Let yourself be held by the experiences of your life without needing to defend against them. Expect nothing and be open to receive everything. Your vulnerability is your way forward now. You are learning that You have strength to truly surrender. You are brave enough to allow yourself to be truly lived by the divine. Now you also got the Tree of Life, which basically says that you live very much in fantasy land, and so you need to bring the like you have to have the deep roots and the branches. So connect to your body, make sure that you're living what you're teaching, preaching, believing. Okay, now you may have been having something with your health go on, or that could be what this transcending is about, or I didn't even tell you about that part yet. What the seeds are, the fruit. Okay, let me show you what I got. So I got the star. Okay, now the star can be about healing, and this is very much about healing, but it's about projection. So basically it's taking, like, from the energetic field, the mind, the unconscious, bringing it into the mind, and then projecting it into reality and transcending your physical body, almost like a mini death. So your physical body, the death part of the dying part of it, is transformed basically into a new you. So that's like healing. Let me see what else I get. Okay. So the last card you got is already there is value. So what this is telling me is that the seeds are in something from the past. So this could be a relationship from the past. It can be history, your history. There's something, it can be something that's already been like invented and you improve it. But it's like saying when you're purging the past, don't completely erase the past. Get the value from the past and bring it forward and use your creative energy to reveal the value of it. So I'm going to see what energies you are coming up with and possibly the person you're dealing with now. This is super interesting because you came up with a Scorpion. This is like a passionate, competitive, wild and free energy, but it also tends towards isolation. Yeah, it can leave others feeling burned sometimes. And then you also came up with a raccoon, and the raccoon is really talented. It can find things in the dark. It's a scavenger, but it's wearing a mask. Like, people can't see like who you really are behind there. That's like you've got more to show. This is also good at finding things in garbage. So like I was just thinking of like the past, right? Whatever the past is, you can find the treasures in that. Okay? Now the person that that you may be dealing with coming up here, okay, so they're coming up as a nightingale. So this person has like fearless voice, speech, communication, beautiful communication. However, they may not have opened up the communication between their heart and their voice. It may not be coming out yet. They are actually, it's like checking their ego. They may be looking at themselves, like being the witness. It looks like they also may be dramatic and aggressive. Yeah. They might have like a shadowy side that they need to still deal with. I can't seem to drink my coffee without spilling it on my shirt, so just ignore all my coffee stains. But anyway, let me get the tarot and the archetype cards. Okay, super interesting stuff coming up here. So In the center position, 3 cards came out in the archetype. I got Bardo, the Threshold, and the Maiden. So basically I'm not sure exactly which position you're in right now, but Bardo is like limbo. It's like in between death and like heaven or going into another body, whatever it is, but the in between. Threshold is crossing that threshold, and the Maiden is the virgin. So it's like new, brand new, a brand new self. It's like being reborn, baptized, or however you want to put it. Okay. And so what I'm seeing is that there's like dangers coming at you, but you're just like jumping hoops over them, okay? There is a birth here. This is the same card as the sun, so Leo energy in case you're dealing with a Leo. But with the 6 of air here is crossing it. So it's like growing, flowering. You're happy, you're joyous, you're content. Is what I'm seeing right there. And then below you in the subconscious, we got the ring. Now, you could be dealing with a fire sign, but with the ring here, this is talking about the interconnectedness of things, but I also see it as like, sometimes it can be jumping into a relationship or making a commitment of some sort. This is like below you in your subconscious coming to the surface. Okay, so in the past, you've got the ocean. In the ocean, deep hidden in there, you find gems. And I believe this is what you're supposed to take from your past. Now, I've got the Lord of Water that came out. So this could be a person, a water sign. But this could also be lessons. Like you took what you needed to know how to flourish. You also know what dishonorable behavior is, what being taken advantage of is, what is like heartless, crafty, those lessons. Now above you, we got a dead end. So let me see what that is. Okay, so now if you haven't done this yet, I'm seeing that you turn your back on something. If you haven't done this yet, then you will. But it could have been something that ended before, but there's like a new understanding that comes to you. Like you know why it didn't work out, or if it was relationship or job related. Like you could have tried to do something before you had all the information, before you were ready, and it didn't work out. And it's like, now you understand. You got like these, now you understand. I'm just seeing this understanding of why that ended. If this was a person, you could see something about them that you're like glad it didn't work out. If it was a business, you're going to be glad that it didn't work out, whatever it was. Like you're going to understand. Now, in the future, I am seeing that there may be someone from that past person, or like some kind of temptation or something from the past. I think it's a person though. Possibly coming towards you. Because I've got the Strength card and the 4 of Fire. The 4 of Fire is reversed. And this is basically saying like you are attracting people to you. So, and I've got the Hunter and the Lover. So this is like someone has got their eye on you. They're coming towards you, but there's a strength to use your past lessons, because what I'm seeing around you in your environment is danger. And okay. So yes, if you have more than one choice, go for the new. There is something about love makes all things new. So it could be that you're choosing something from the past, but the only way that it will work out is to basically have been completely healed from everything from the past. Because you have to go into this. There's a lot of progress that can be made with love and new. Love and newness. All things new. Because around you, I see danger. And this is the second time I've been shuffling that these 4 cards came out. I didn't take them the first time because there was 4 of them. They came out again. And I got pain and pleasure, which is the devil card. I got the 7 of air, which says action on this card, but it also is very strategic and can be sneaky. The 2 of fire in reverse, which is like direction, a path, and the 5 of earth. So basically, if this is a business, this is saying that, like, yes, move forward, but do it with love, because otherwise you're going to miss things, go too fast, and it can fall apart. If it is a relationship, it's like it can go too fast and you become codependent on each other, addicted to each other, or like someone in the relationship could have addictions. Okay? And leave you feeling out in the cold, basically. You're afraid that if you don't move fast, that you could lose passion for it. But the outcome is to take action, but it's like, be clear on what you're doing. It's like, don't completely forget the past. Learn the lessons from the past, but renew the past. So it could be with someone from the past. Could be with, like, if it's a relationship with someone that is like the past. They have tendencies like the past. Don't repeat the past. Take the pearls, the treasures. That's what I'm getting. So let me get some advice cards for you, okay? All right. Okay, so yeah, a lot of what I was saying. Says that you're going to have success with innovation. So you're like taking something and making it better, okay? Be generous with people. And then you need precision. Learn from the past. Don't do the same thing. It says that seek counsel, get help, so that you don't repeat it. To make sure that all of those issues, whether it's healed parts of the past from the relationship, or whether it is like your business, it's like, get help to look at the details. So that's what I got for you. Subscribe if you want to see more. Also, like the video if you want to help me out there. And that's it. So I'll see you next time. Thanks.